to laugh at me, saying, get that together, come back and see me. 3 days in the living room. I realized it's all my fault, but couldn't tell you. Yesterday, you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry.
Hold it now, I want to hoodwink. Does it make you stop, think? You'll think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the chalet Swiss, I like the sushi, cause it's never touch a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust rhymes. Speak like Leanne rhymes, because I'm all about value. Bert Camper's got the mad hits. You try to match wits, you try to hold me but I bust through. Gonna make a break and take a bake out like a stinking egg and shake out like vanilla. It's the finest of the flavors. Gonna see the show cause then you'll know the vertigo is gonna grow, cause it's so dangerous you'll have to sign a waiver. Can't I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, well you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of taking off my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Threw your arms in the air and said you're crazy. 5 days since you tackled me. I still got the red burns on both my knees. It's been 3 days since the afternoon. You realize it's not my fault, but I wanted too soon. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, and now I'll sit back and wait till you say you're sorry. China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking. Watching X-Files with no lights on, with all our masons. I hope the smoky man's in this one. Like Harrison Ford, I'm getting frantic. Like Sting, I'm tantric. Like Snickers, guaranteed to satisfy. Like Kurosawa, I make mad films. Okay, I don't make films, but if I did, they'd have a samurai. Gonna get a set of better clubs. Gonna ride the kind with tiny nubs, just on my irons and always flying off the backswing. Gonna get into my Sailor Moon, cause that cartoonist got the boom anime babes that make me think the wrong thing. How can I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile, though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of losing my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Dropped your arms to the sides and said I'm sorry. 5 days since I laughed at you and said you just did just what I thought you were gonna do. 3 days since the living room. We realized we're both to blame, but what could we do? Yesterday, you just smiled at me, cause it'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. It'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. It'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. Richmond Stadium, home of the Raleigh.
Come on, give us some love.
Love you guys. I'm hoping everyone kind of hops on board the love movement.
Love your station.
Happy Valentine's Day from 1580 103.3.
Too soon to say I love you, but you're gonna make me want to.
WPKY.
I love you.
Know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I could taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your light. And sooner or later it's over. I just don't wanna miss you. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, all the moment of truth in your lies. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
They say variety is the spice of life. Well, here's a little spice. 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
I'm Tom Regani. Numerous states are launching lawsuits against Doge, claiming its actions are unconstitutional. Fox's Brian Yenna says more.
After hearing arguments today, a federal judge here in New York says she will decide at a later date whether or not to grant a preliminary injunction. That means continuing to block Elon Musk and Doge from directly accessing the U.S. Treasury Department's central payment system.
Doge defenders argue it's only looking to root out wasteful spending and does not need congressional approval. Cleanup underway after a powerful storm pummeled a fire-ravaged Southern California.
An atmospheric river battered the region, triggering mudslides, floods, damaging homes, and forcing the closure of parts of the Pacific Coast Highway. Fire officials responding to reports of vehicles trapped in water and mud.
That's Fox's Kristen Goodwin. America's listening to Fox News.
It's getting close to broadcast time. Caldwell Sports will soon be on the air here on 1580 103.3 WPKY. The broadcast will also be worldwide at WPKYonline.com. Caldwell Sports is coming up. Time to head live to the gym for a preview of tonight's action with the WPKY Sports Crew on 1580 103.3 WPKY. The WPKY Caldwell County pregame show is on the air. 1580 103.3 WPKY.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Cab tonight. Homecoming night for the Lady Tigers as they take on Webster County's Lady Trojans. We'll start breaking this one down on the Travis Construction and Concrete pregame show coming your way next on your home for Lady Tiger basketball. 1580 103.3 WPKY and online at WPKYonline.com.
You only turn 130 once, and Fredonia Valley Bank is pulling out all the stops. This remarkable journey is a testament to the community and the cherished customers, so they are shouting out a huge thank you. And what better way to show gratitude than with monthly giveaways? Stay in the loop for your chance to grab some amazing prizes. Stay tuned with us. Follow Fredonia Valley Bank on Facebook and Instagram, or pop into either location for a visit. Here's to winning and celebrating together.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Transform your living space with Altman Coatings, where we believe every home deserves to shine. Tackle 2025 with a plan to refresh, renew, and rejuvenate your home with a touch of elegance and durability that will stand the test of time. Whether it's a sleek, modern look or a cozy classic, a new coat of paint promises a breathtaking transformation. Elevate your home's character with colors that reflect your style. Choose excellence by choosing Altman Coatings. Learn more about Altman Coatings on Facebook and TikTok.
Stay safe on the road while keeping your vehicle in top shape while enjoying a smoother, quieter ride. Ensure fuel efficiency by trusting the tire experts at Trice Hughes. Stocking leading brands like Michelin, Goodyear, Firestone, and Bridgestone ensures quality and longevity. Plus, enjoy no-cost tire rotations with every service appointment for the life of your tires. Discover the Trice Hughes difference in Princeton or find them at TriceHughesGM.com. At Trice Hughes, they're more than just tires.
At Trilogy Performance Sports, they believe in only the highest standards of physical fitness training. Their staff members are actively enriching the lives of their members and creating a community of like-minded people. And getting you in shape is their #1 goal. They have everything you need: knowledge, experience, and equipment. They find out what's important to you and design a customized plan that fits your needs. Learn more at TrilogyPerformanceSports.com.
Welcome back to the Cab as we get underway in the Travis Construction and Concrete pregame show. Travis Construction and Concrete for all of your construction and concrete needs, as well as driveways, porches, foundations, basement walls, decorative concrete, remodels, and much more. Good luck, Lady Tigers. Here's to building a successful year from Travis Construction and Concrete. Dennis Stevens, Nikki Dunbar with you courtside tonight. Camden McGregor in the truck for us tonight here on homecoming night. Or excuse me, senior night, Nikki, for the Lady Tigers tonight. 5 seniors to be introduced in between the JV and varsity games tonight. JV action still going on. This one's been good. 2:12 left in the fourth quarter. Caldwell County has battled from behind most of the game. They kept cutting it there for a while, Nikki, to 1 point. Webster County right now pulling away just a little bit at 30-23, 2 minutes, 12 seconds left to go. And this one we'll keep you updated on play here. But Caldwell County's Lady Tigers will take on the Lady Trojans of Webster County tonight. Caldwell County at 10-13 on the season. Webster County comes in to tonight's ball game at 10-16. On paper, some evenly matched teams. These two teams met back on December 29th. Caldwell County was beaten by Webster County 50-42. Caldwell County did not shoot the ball well early in the season in that game, especially only I think around 33% from the field, 8-point loss. But this team started out the season like that, Nikki. They weren't scoring much more than 40, 42 points a game. Here lately, a lot of games up in the 50s. They've even gotten their high a couple of times against Trigg County at 70 and 72 on the season. So the points are starting to come around. It's a matter of if they can take care of business tonight turnover-wise and get the assist that they need to get those points.
I agreed, Dennis, that we've come a long way. It's a completely different team than what was back in December 29th. We had a couple, 3 players there that was out and hurt, and they're all have been back, and everybody's pretty healthy. And I just see this game going the other way tonight, and hopefully Caldwell, especially being senior night, comes out with a victory and moves on into getting ready for district tournament play here in a couple of weeks. So.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one tonight. We had several Lady Tigers that had little small stints on the injured list early in the season. You had Briley Butts out for a few games. A.J. McCoy was out. I think she missed 2 or 3 games. Then you had Kadaria Thompson that was absent for a little bit. So all of those players relatively healthy now. And back in that lineup, Caldwell County has the full team available any night they take the floor right now, which is something a lot of teams can't say in late February.
Right, and then as Coach Thomas has alluded to about every game, that our bench is pretty deep. I mean, even if we've got 1 or 2 out, we've still got another girl that can step in and fill that spot or whatever. And she plays a lot of them, and they've got a lot of playing time, over the course of the last month or so, especially, and coming along. That they're hopefully they're getting ready to peak here at the time we need to, and we got, I think, this game tonight, and then we're not back on the air till next Friday night in Livingston, I think. But
for the girls' action,
right for it. So, but then we'll get into the district tournament after that, and then unfortunately we're playing Madisonville right after the gate. But we can beat Madisonville, Dennis. We've played them really close. 2 times we've played them there and over here both, and had to fought back. I think the one here we kind of got down a little further than we did, but it could still be anybody's tournament.
Yeah, I think that Madisonville is a beatable team for us in that district tournament. It's just going to take us to play 4 quarters of basketball, not 2.5, not 3 like we have the first 2 times this season. I think we have a chance to beat Madisonville in that district and finally get back into that regional tournament.
Exactly, and I think that with that right attitude, and if they can put 4 quarters together, we've talked about that for weeks now. If they can put 4 quarters of ball together instead of playing a perfect flawless first quarter, not playing quite good a second quarter, then playing a good. I mean, they're putting 2 quarters together during the game, but they're not mixing it all up enough where we can get wins and score a lot of points.
There is a timeout on the floor in the JV game. Only about 1:36 left in this one. Caldwell County has battled back to within 4 at 30-26. We're going to keep you updated on this one. Nikki, I think one of the keys for Caldwell County from December 19th when they lost to Webster County is a couple of young ladies that took some time getting into the mix, and that is the transfer from Dawson. That's A.J. McCoy, who is getting great minutes, actually a handful of starts here in the latter part of the season, and a young lady that didn't play basketball for a while, Grace Watson, come in and is getting very good minutes. And in fact, there was one of the coaching staff said that she's probably their best pure shooter on the team. You get her uncorked. She had 10, I think, against Dawson maybe here recently, or one of those games. I think it was Dawson, but she had 10 in that one. And she can come off the bench and give you some minutes. So the addition of those two getting in the flow of basketball season under a brand new coach and new settings, I think is going to play big for Caldwell County.
Oh, I agree, Dennis. Like I said, they've just got to get the mix right, and I think that she's putting the right 5 out there to start out with. It's just, when what was it? over at Trigg the other night, there was like a million fouls, on both sides, and it was
kind of like this JV game.
Yeah, and then but we're only down by 2 here in this one, so we still got a chance. We got a minute left to tie this thing up, but it may go into overtime. You can't tell, but yeah, I agree, Dennis. They've put in some good minutes, and she fills them back in and out. And like I said, even the Lily Goldman, the 8th grader, comes in and gets a lot of minutes, and she's a good. She's filling some spots there too with Grace and AJ, and with what they're filling. It's just it's going to be just going to have to get it all put together and get this run here in the next 2 weeks and see where we come out. So.
46 seconds left in this one, 30-28 Webster County in the JV game. We're going to take our first break here on the Travis Construction and Concrete pregame show. When we come back, we'll give you a JV score update and talk a lot more about tonight's matchup between the Lady Tigers and the Lady Trojans next.
Hey, sports fans, you wouldn't want your favorite sports team to play only offense or defense. When it comes to insurance, why settle for someone that can handle only your auto policy? At Goodwin Insurance, they take care of all your insurance needs. You deserve someone that provides comprehensive coverage and is working alongside you in your community. Contact them today for a quote.
Goodwin Insurance of Princeton, Cadiz, or Marion, or online at insurewithgoodwin.com.
With Planters Bank, you're served up points with every swipe of your Planters check card with You Choose Rewards. You'll earn points on every credit transaction you make with your Planters Bank Visa check card. Visit plantersbankonline.com to learn more. You choose rewards on the Planters Visa check card. Reason number 15, that Planters is the bank where you can expect great things. Member FDIC.
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they are ready to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dine-in or the drive-thru is always open, and they offer curbside pickup service. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. Stop in soon and enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your local McDonald's. Proud to be a part of this community. McDonald's of Princeton, proud supporters of the Caldwell County Tigers.
Hey, Pennyrile Electric members, you know what time it is? It's a perfect time to update your account information with Pennyrile Electric. By updating your information, you ensure that Pennyrile Electric can provide you the very best in customer service, just the way you've come to expect it. Plus, you'll automatically be eligible to win one of several amazing prizes. Update your account information right now from your phone or computer at precc.com. That's precc.com. Or stop by any of our Pennyrile Electric locations.
Welcome back to the Cab. This is the Travis Construction and Concrete pregame show. Dennis Stevens, Nikki Dunbar with you courtside tonight, getting ready for the Lady Tigers and the Lady Trojans of Webster County. JV action coming right down to the wire. Nikki, 29 seconds left in this one. Webster County up now 30-29. A lot of times you like to see those even odd scores on the board in the first game, so that that's the one you really don't want to see the overtime on unless we can pull one out in overtime. But I would like to see Caldwell County work that ball around. They're getting good shots. The Lady Tigers JV team getting to the line a lot here in the fourth quarter. And battled back from 7 down just about 2 minutes ago.
Webster County's ball with 29 seconds, so we'll see how this thing shakes out. They I think Gracie was or AJ was at the line there and hit a front end of a 1-and-1 and missed that second shot that would have tied the game up, and then we'd see where it would have went from there, Dennis. But, yeah, hopefully we could get a steal here and maybe end up winning this thing.
I like Caldwell County, how physical they are playing here in the latter parts of this JV game. They were down 30-23 with 2:12, I think it was, Nikki, when we came on the air tonight. So they are within one and still almost half a minute to play as we get down to the wire. In this one, we'll give you a little bit of bonus coverage. Caldwell County going to come out with some familiar names that you'll see in the varsity game quite a bit. A.J. McCoy, Davany Williams, Med Thomas, Grace Watson, and we'll get the
yeah, we got a steal there, Dennis, and got it back.
Caldwell County got the steal. You're right, Alea Shearer, the 8th grader, wearing number 21, and that's a kid that's going to see a lot of varsity action next year with Caldwell County losing the 5 seniors. Looks like Caldwell County is going to go for the last shot. Down to 10 seconds. Shearer gets it baseline off the glass. No good. Shearer with the rebound. Ball loose on the floor. Jump ball called.
Caldwell's ball. They run the clock off.
And they didn't stop the clock. Should have been. It's an official timeout. They did not stop the clock on the jump ball. There was almost 3 seconds left on the clock. Possession arrow stays with Caldwell County. That's the big thing here, Nikki.
Right.
I think Caldwell County was a little bit confused whether they wanted to take just the last shot right down at the horn or go ahead and run it in time to get a rebound.
Because she had position on her, Dennis, and I thought she was going in. It just, that ball didn't fall when it went in. Then we got the rebound back, and then we called a jump ball. So, yeah, I don't know how much time they're going to put back on the 3 seconds.
I thought it was right around that.
So we'll see where we'll call a timeout here. And I think everybody's confused.
Yeah, Webster County's coaches are up on this end. I like the call of Coach Gracie Christian. We've talked to her a couple of times this season on post-game interviews. She is the JV head coach, and she yelled out at Med, go ahead and run it with about 11 seconds, because I think the players on the floor were going to wait right down to the very end. They ran it, got it to Shearer on the baseline, missed the shot, went up, had the rebound, it came loose, ball's tied up with 3 seconds left to play, and Caldwell County has the possession arrow.
Yeah, it's going to have to come in quick and a quick shot now that they're not going to have time to do much passing around with it. Somebody's going to have to get it into somebody and shoot it, you know. So
we're going to have senior night ceremonies coming up in between games with our resident master of ceremonies, Camden McGregor, taking those duties as he usually does and does a great job with those.
It always amazes me that he does that, but he's doing it from out in the truck, and I don't know how he sees who's coming in on the floor, Dennis, but I guess he's got it written down.
That just describes the talents of Camden McGregor. Caldwell County's going to line it up left side of the free throw lane. They tried to throw it in, knocked out of bounds, 1.7 seconds. They wanted to get the ball down low to Davany Williams, who has been a force inside late in this ball game. Watson looks it over again, only 1.7. Out to Williams, shot up, no good. Rebound up and in, but after the horn. Great try, she had the look. Just would not fall, Nikki. They got a lot of rim.
Yeah.
Just wouldn't go. So JV game in the books. Webster 30, Caldwell 29 in JV action. That was a good game. Caldwell County showed some heart, battled back from 7 down with right at 2 minutes to play. Tried to get it in on the last minute, the last second, just would not go.
Dennis, before we get into everything, we want to give a shout out. Happy Valentine's Day to all the folks this night. We're playing basketball on Valentine's, so you know, I guess ours let us come to a ball game, and so anyway, we want to hope everybody had a good Valentine's, and then hopefully we can get a win here tonight, and then these girls end up having a good Valentine's over it too. So
yeah, mine has allowed me to do this for 11 years.
I understand.
So you give the flowers and the candy early on Valentine's Day in this profession. The girls are starting to get prepared for tonight's senior night introductions as we get set for this one between the Lady Tigers and the Lady Trojans. As we said, both teams under 500. They met on December 29th at Webster County, a 50-42 home win for the Lady Trojans. But it's really a tale of two teams from December 29th to February 14th, Nikki. This team has improved so much. Coach Thomas knows the potential. She's talked to us post-game after post-game after post-game about just getting it all together, getting those turnovers down one game, getting the outside shooting on track early in a game, getting a good first quarter hold defensively, and not having to play from behind. All of those things are the recipe for what could be a big win, not only here tonight, but in that district tournament coming up week after next.
I think she just got to get these girls in a mindset that they want to come out and play, you know, to win and play full 4 quarters of basketball, and flawless mistakes are as minimal mistakes as what they can. But she's told us a couple of times, especially coming off that Lyon County game, which everybody wanted to forget, but that, you know, we asked her the next night when we played, she said, whichever team shows up tonight, is which one will win, you know. So that's kind of the way that this team has been too. But we've got the potential. It's just
generally, when that is said, it's a matter of confidence.
Right.
To go out and
Right.
take care of business and not look at the name of Madisonville or somebody on the jersey on the other end of the court. Getting set for the senior night activities. How about we go ahead and turn it over to our MC, Camden McGregor.
Yeah, tonight is senior night for the Lady Tigers of Caldwell County. We have 5 seniors this year on our girls team. As Miss J.J. Griggs is the PA announcer for the senior night festivities. The first one that we have up is number 22, Morgan Akins. Morgan is the daughter of Micah Wall and Chase Akins. Morgan has been on the Lady Tiger team for 6 years.
Morgan is the daughter of Micah Wall and Chase Akins. Morgan has been on the Lady
So that
Tiger
is
team.
Morgan Akins.
Let's hear it for number 22, Morgan Akins.
Number 22, familiar in that starting lineup. I think she started just about every game this season.
Next up is number 42, Jada Alexander. Jada is the daughter of Jayla and Corey Burke. Jada has been on the Lady Tiger team for 4 years.
Number 42, Jada Alexander. Jada is the daughter of
Jada is one of those players, Camden, that we love to watch. When she gets into the game, she comes off of that bench.
Yep.
Doesn't see a great deal of minutes, but when she does, she gives everything she has on the court.
Had a steal and a basket in a trick cannon game the other night over there. She played really well. So.
Next up is number 5, Briley Butts. Briley is the daughter of Nacy and Seath Butts. Briley has been on the Lady Tiger team for 5 years.
Our next senior is number 5,
A true multi-sport athlete, can play just about anything she wants to, Nikki. She is that athletic. She's going to continue her athletic career in college on the softball field with the University of Memphis.
Let's give it up for number 5, Briley Butts.
Number 5, Briley Butts, that's a player that's sure going to be missed, not just on the court, but also on the softball field.
Next up, we got number 15, Nyla Sykes. Nyla is the daughter of Roberta Jones. Nyla has been on the Lady Tiger team for 4 years.
Nyla is the daughter of Roberta Jones and also being escorted.
Nyla with an ACL tear and then played any of this season at all. And she's back in uniform tonight, so I'm good to see that, Dennis. So.
It is. She's one of the sweetest kids that we have ever met over the years of doing all the basketball games for the last 11 seasons. This kid has a heart of gold, comes up and talks to us about her injury. And, Nikki, nobody could have put it in better perspective than Nyla did this season.
Right.
Next up is number 3, Banashka Thomas. Banashka is the daughter of Melissa and Brock Thomas. Banashka has been on the Lady Tiger team for 2 years.
Give it up for number 3,
Another senior that doesn't get a great deal of minutes but handles the ball very well, is a good shooter and really gives her all when she gets it on that floor.
Players and parents for your hard work and dedication to Caldwell County Lady Tiger basketball. Let's show these families how proud we are of them all.
And a great bunch of seniors that will leave a big hole for Caldwell County next season. You're losing a lot of scoring out of this lineup, a lot of guard play, and when you look at Butts' tenacious defense, Nyla Sykes, had she been able to play this year, I think Coach Thomas would have gone to a lot more of the 1-3-1. She loves that defense. We talked about it on the air a lot last year when Coach Thomas was in the broadcast booth. Nyla was just a main cog in that along that baseline, could cover side to side as fast as anybody can in that position.
A lot of senior leadership there leaving, after this year that, they'll be missed. But got some other ones that are going to step up and have to fill those shoes. But there's some big shoes there to fill too, Dennis. So
there's a lot of leadership on that team as well. And you take a player like we talked about in Nyla Sykes. She's not going to play a minute of basketball this year, but still is a force in that locker room and on the bench. She's told us before that she sees things on the court during the game that maybe the players on the court aren't seeing, and she can relay those. She pays attention to it, and she is just one of our favorites over the years, one of that group of seniors this season.
just kind of wonder how that our record would be, whatever, if she hadn't got hurt and been able to play the whole year with the rest of them, and Tink and them, putting them in side by side there. I mean, it could have been a completely different season than what we had. But not saying that we had a bad one, but it's just you miss a kid like that.
Yeah, absolutely. It could have been a track team if you put her on there, because she is lightning fast. Great job, Camden McGregor, emceeing the senior night activities here at the Cab. I told you he could do it from the truck.
I want to borrow his binoculars, when hunting season starts. Some things there ought to be really good to be able to see that far away, So
it's almost like he's in the gym sometimes.
Exactly.
We've called it In the Truck for the 11 years that I've had the blessing to be able to do this, and Camden's been one of the best, of course, right here courtside with us doing the videos. You'll check all of those out on our website. All season long, football, basketball. He does such a great job on it. You talk about irreplaceable. If Camden's not here, me and you might as well get some popcorn.
It'd be tough at even on away games. He's back in the studio,
right,
prodding us and telling us, if you kind of wish you'd pick him up and pack him with us with some of the technical difficulties we've had this year. But anyway, we made it through, and it's but he does a great job for us for sure.
He is a joy to be around. And also, Nikki, I don't know if a lot of our listeners know this or have noticed, if you're on yoursportsedge.com, that byline on several stories here lately says Camden McGregor. So taking a step into yoursportsedge.com. Be sure to check us out online at yoursportsedge.com. Check out some of Camden's stories along with our other reporters, Todd Griffin, Scott Brown, and others.
Who knows? You may even send up Camden one of these days on a TV somewhere doing the sportscast or whatever.
Might do it. So, or behind the mic here doing a basketball game.
Right.
You never know. The guy's talented, and hopefully he'll stick with sports because he has a true love for sports. Teams coming out on the court to get their warm-ups in. This is the Travis Construction and Concrete pregame show for all of your construction and concrete needs. Called Travis Construction and Concrete. Nikki, we talked a little bit about a few of the kids earlier and the difference in this team from December till now when these two teams last met. Just an 8-point win by Webster County in that one, but Caldwell County starting to score the basketball a lot better, I would say, over the last 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, they've we said all along there forever, and so did Coach Thomas, that if we can get 50-plus points or better in a game, that it was just hard to win ball games like that, especially when the other teams were putting up that much. But I don't know if we're going to have a high-scoring game tonight. The JV game was a real low score, so we'll see how this one turns out. But we just hope that they can pull out a victory here tonight and kind of keep them on the road and keep them up for going into tournament play.
Just seeing how Webster approaches games and has in the past. If Caldwell County can get some fast break points tonight, that could be a huge edge for the Lady Tigers, because we can run with just about anybody. We have the kids on the court that can really get up and down. Webster County may try to slow it down a little bit, more of a half-court offense. So some fast break points, some steals, or some points in transition really stands to help the Lady Tigers tonight.
Webster's got a couple of height advantages, looks like, on us. That one girl that was playing, I think it was the Harper girl there at 55. She's really tall, but she was playing JV, so I don't know if she'll play much varsity or not. But
just a freshman, Kelly Harper. So we'll see. I think Webster County is led mostly by seniors. I'll be surprised if they start less than 3 and maybe 4 tonight. We'll see their starting lineups a little bit later here in the pregame show. But Caldwell County, on the other hand, you have to suspect all 5 of those seniors are going to be on the floor, minus Nyla, of course. So the 4 seniors, we'll see who Coach Thomas does start out the game with. But one player that's going to have a big game tonight, and you could say this just about every night, it's really a couple of players that have to show up, and you don't have to have 30 like Briley did a couple of games ago. It's nice, too,
right,
have 30. But Tink Clark and Briley Bucks have to be in double figures and well into double figures, I think, for us to battle just about anybody that's going to come in with a near 500 record.
You're going to have those two, and even Morgan Akins, step up. She can hit the three. Well, they all can hit the three if they're on, that. But you need a big game from Kadaria in the middle, down low. Keep that kind of push back out where she can get rebounds, and they do want to go inside of her a lot. And sometimes that's been good, and sometimes it's been bad. But because most teams are keying on her, and they'll either double or triple team her, and then you're trying to get the ball back out. But our weakness has been, and I hope we see some more of tonight, is we can get some of these 6, 8, 10, 12-foot shots, short ones in that's not been able to fall, and keep up with our free throws if we get many fouls. It all depends on how these referees let us play. If they let them play, and they won't be a lot, but if they do like they did over at Trick County, then it could be a long game with fouls. So
those have been some frustrating games, Nikki, where we've shot about as well from 18 feet as we have from 3.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just it seemed like that the threes, are sometimes easier because you got Med that can hit threes. You got Morgan can hit threes. You got Briley can hit threes. AJ hit a 3. Right. I mean, there's not many of them on that team.
Grace Watson can really light it up.
Yep. And even Lily Goldman can hit a 3.
Lily Goldman statistically is the best three-point shooter on the team right now. I think she's averaging. I had it in my notes here, somewhere close to my heart. Let's see. It's Lily Goldman. Three-point range is 37.5%, leading the team. Only shot 16 threes on the season, but still a pretty good percentage. Then you have Morgan Akins at 34%, 17 out of 50. Riley Butts at 31%, 25 out of 81. So some kids can really put the ball in the hole from outside, but sometimes you just need those 3-foot bunnies to go along with it.
Yeah, you got to have them, because it's you're not going to get threes open every time, down through there. And it's, like I said, you said a while ago, we could run with this team, and we can run with anybody. It's just once we get down there, if we can keep and manage the ball and not turn it over, once we run with them, it's, that's where the key to the whole thing is there, and seeing, how that's going to, turn out tonight. But hopefully, we'll have a good game. The girls are on, and they want to play, and not thinking about too much about flowers and candy after the game, Dennis.
14.5 or so before we tip this one off. The Lady Tigers and the Lady Trojans. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to spotlight Caldwell County's point guard, Tink Clark, and what to expect out of her tonight, and what we have to win out of that point guard position. We'll talk about that when we come back, along with tonight's injury report, right here on the Travis Construction and Concrete pregame show.
You're invited to H&R AgriPower's Customer Appreciation Pancake Day, Saturday, February 22nd. This is one way for H&R AgriPower and Case IH to say thank you to all of our customers and the community who have supported us over the years. Enjoy the best pancakes in the world from 7 to 12. Stop by for a chance to win some great door prizes, plus great deals on parts, service, and sales. Don't miss H&R AgriPower's Customer Appreciation Pancake Day, Saturday, February 22nd. H&R AgriPower and Case IH teaming up to say a huge thanks. Eagle Way Bypass, Hopkinsville.
This is Cullen Pope, financial advisor with InvestFB. I'm excited to have Travis Perry with me here. What we do at InvestFB is not a lot different than coaching basketball. Any chance you could call me Coach Pope?
That might be a little awkward. Maybe we could try Mr. Pope.
Mr. is too formal. At InvestFB, we strive to know our customers on a more personal level.
Now that sounds familiar. Working together to build a winning team.
This is a paid testimonial. The provider has received or will receive compensation paid by the Farmers Bank and Trust Company. The individual providing this testimonial is a current client of InvestFB Wealth Management and does not have additional conflicts of interest. The testimonial may not be representative of the experience of other customers, and the testimonial is no guarantee of future performance or success.
Imagine walking into your office every morning where every wall is perfected to the highest standard. At Altman Coatings, we offer the opportunity to transform your business environment into a pristine space that reflects professionalism and taste. Our expert team is driven by precision and perfection and handles every project with the utmost care, whether it's a towering commercial building or a cozy home office. Choose your excellence by choosing Altman Coatings. Learn more about Altman Coatings on Facebook and TikTok.
I'm Stephanie, manager of Purcell Tire. We offer a wide variety of options to keep your vehicle running smooth. We are now offering our car care package that includes oil and filter change, tire rotation and tread depth check, brakes, battery, belts, and hoses check. Call us today at 270-365-7291. Come see us at 309 U.S. Highway 62 West in Princeton, or visit us online at purcelltire.com.
Welcome back to the Travis Construction and Concrete pregame show at the Cab, getting ready for the Lady Tigers and the Lady Trojans. Travis Construction and Concrete can take care of all of your construction and concrete needs. They do driveways, porches, foundations, basement walls, decorative concrete, and much more. Here's to building a successful year from Travis Construction and Concrete. Dennis Stevens, Nikki Dunbar with you on the call tonight. Let's take a look at tonight's injury report, brought to you by Caldwell Medical Center. Caldwell Medical Associates Orthopedic Clinic is your one-stop shop for orthopedic care to get you back out on the field. Our skilled team of providers have the experience and knowledge to treat and diagnose a wide range of orthopedic services. Caldwell Medical Associates is a proud sponsor of Caldwell County Athletics. And Nikki, about the time we say everybody seems to be healthy, apparently Lily Gobin suffered an injury in that JV game. We look over, she's not on the floor taking warm-ups. She has some tape around some fingers and an ice pack on that right hand, so may not be available tonight. We'll see how that goes. That certainly would be a loss for a young lady, even though just an 8th grader, getting a lot of minutes off of that bench for Caldwell County this season, and really need her down the stretch.
Yeah, Dr. Frederick's taking care of her right there, so we'll see. We'll see how she ends up. But she is not out for warm-ups, that's for sure. So she may. That's a lot of, she comes in and fills a few minutes. That really helps out some.
Very good defensively and can bring the ball up, but that three-point shot is what she's known for early in her career, and right now with tape and ice on that shooting hand. So we'll see how that goes tonight, getting into the game. Nikki, we said we were going to talk about Tink Clark, and that is the point guard. That's a young lady that can score 20, or if she's bottled up and can't get to the hole, she can dish it off to somebody else. But her responsibility is to run this offense, and part of that is to take care of the basketball. If we have one of those 20, 25 turnover games that we had middle of the season, we're improving here lately, but we cannot get back into that routine like we did against Lyon County when I think we had 24 unofficially.
Yeah, and Tink, she gets in a situation like that where we're either down or we're trying to, seems like she has a tendency to want to force that ball in there and take it on in herself, and maybe, I don't know, it's still just, a young player by still learning what she's, got to do as being in a role that has been point guard and the leader of the team, and then watching the floor and trying to get it dished off instead of maybe putting herself in some situations sometimes that she forces her into taking a bad shot, Dennis. So
played a lot of minutes as an 8th grader, a lot of minutes, and then has had the starting point guard spot the last couple of seasons. So she has some experience, even though she is just a sophomore, but you have to take care of those turnovers. One thing that she has improved greatly on, Nikki, is getting to the stripe and hitting those free throws.
Right. Yeah, she is really, her and Kadaria both are, you can almost count their free throws being good. Now, they might miss one here and there, but most of the time they're probably the best free throw shooters on the team, I think, those two right there. So.
And then inside, you look at the Lady Tigers, a great improvement with Kadaria Thompson and Davany Williams. And you also have to go ahead and, even though Briley Butts will play the 3-spot some, you almost look at her as being down low at times because of her ability to rebound and block out and get those long arms up and snatch away the rebounds that seems like they would go for the other team.
Briley can get up. I mean, she can get up off the floor, and it doesn't bother a bit to get in there. But none of the girls bothers them to get in there and tussle and just have it. They're the fightingest bunch of girls I believe I've ever seen play in a long time. They just they get in there and they're not scared of anybody. And even if they're outsized or out taller than they were, they don't mind it at all getting there and fighting for it, and they won't give up until the horn sounds, in it. So
especially led by Thompson, I think. That young lady, I think it was against Hopkins Central. Caldwell County went to a box and won. Central has a good-sized young lady in that 5 spot. Kadaria didn't score a lot of points that night, ended up fouling out late, but nobody played harder in any game, minute by minute by minute, than Thompson did in that game against Hopkins Central.
No, she fought the whole game, and I think she got in about 4 fouls on her, but she was still in there fighting and pushing. And I look for a good game out of her tonight, and hopefully that Briley will have a good game and get some threes going. And we've told Morgan to shoot the ball herself 2 or 3 times more when she's out an open shot. And she has been shooting it some. It's just be nice just all of them be come out and working in sync tonight and everything falling and just have a real good game out of this one,
Coach Freilich, I think, echoed what you and I and Coach Thomas said. I was talking to him before the JV game tonight when I came into the gym about a few of the players and what to look for tonight. He said Morgan Akins has a nice shot.
Yeah.
She is just probably the most unselfish player and doesn't really want others to think she's being selfish taking a shot, when every coach and every announcer is trying to tell her to shoot the ball more because she has the open shot at times and she has a good stroke.
Yeah, she as far as I guess I would, and watching them play all year long, Morgan, I guess seeing the court and seeing where her open people or whatever it is, she is an unselfish player completely, and I think she just sometimes she needs to just back up, and if she's got a shot, go ahead and take it. And because we've seen her sink a lot of threes, all year long, and it's just, not taking that selfish way. She's not trying to ball hog the ball or anything.
No,
she's trying to get some shots and get them, in there and try to help the team out. So, but hopefully they're ready. Hopefully it's what Coach Thomas says. This team is the team that shows up tonight to play. So we'll see.
Just under 6 minutes before we tip this one off here at the Cab. Nikki, one last point I want to make before we head to our next break. I think last year this team lost some confidence early. They only won a handful of games, somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 or 6, if that many. This season, 10-13 doesn't look spectacular from the outside, but it is so much better. It's such a better team, and the games have been much more competitive. I think a large part of it is Coach Thomas and how she walks that fine line of encouraging her players and demanding the performance of her players at the same time. She holds players accountable on the court, but she's also their biggest fan from the bench, especially the players like Thompson and Tink Clark.
Right. I don't know how many games that she's came and talked to us about and said that was on me. That wasn't the girls. I've told them that was my bad. I made the wrong coaching move, or I didn't. She is genuinely concerned about those girls. They respect her. I think from what we hadn't had in the past, that they've got a coach that they can respect, that cares about them and loves on them, and they love her back. And you can see the same example with Coach Frederick. How many of those girls are just around him all the time, and they really respect what he has to tell them too. So
soaking up everything he says to them. We see that when we come in the gym. Just over 4 before tip off. We're going to take our last break here on the Travis Construction and Concrete pregame show. When we come back, we'll discuss the Lady Trojans of Webster County.
High school juniors and seniors, are you ready to take control of your financial future? First Southern National Bank is excited to highlight the Give, Save, and Spend course offered through Asbury University. This hands-on course teaches practical money management skills, including how to give generously, save regularly, and spend wisely. It's the perfect way to prepare for life ahead. Registration is now open on the Asbury University website. Don't miss this opportunity to build financial confidence that lasts a lifetime.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Feeling under the weather? Visit Princeton Drugstore for quick and easy testing. For only $40, get tested for flu, COVID, or strep. And the pharmacist can write you a prescription on the spot. In about 20 minutes, you can have your diagnosis, prescription, and a school excuse without leaving your car. Why wait at the doctor's office when you can get back to feeling better faster? Come to Princeton Drugs drive-thru today and take the fast lane to recovery. Princeton Drugstore, your quick stop to feeling good again.
As a community, we faced challenges. We've seen that working together as a team, we're stronger. This is Heather Riley, marketing specialist with the Edge Media Group. With over 7 decades of building customer relationships, we've learned a thing or two about teamwork. We're dream builders. Through marketing campaigns designed specifically for unique needs, we help customers grow, building today's ideas into tomorrow's legacies. This is Heather Riley. Come build a legacy with me. Find out how at theedgemediagroup.net.
Vote now until February 16th for your favorite business at bestofwesternkentucky.com. Celebrate a decade of winners with us in the Best of Western Kentucky.
Health First Community Health Center wishes the Tiger best of luck this year.
Welcome back to the final segment of the Travis Construction and Concrete pregame show. Dennis Stevens, Nikki Dunbar with you. Nikki, let's take a look at Webster County. They come in at 10-16 all the season, play a very, very tough schedule, mostly a senior-led basketball team. They have a couple of young ladies averaging in double figures, almost 14 a game for number 2, JC Wright, and 12.5 a game for Hannah Yates. Both of those young ladies seniors and pretty decent size. They're not short by any means. Looks like they can get on the boards as well. Watching them warm up a little bit here in the pregame, they shoot the ball well from the outside.
I'd look for those two right there to probably be your total leadership of Webster County, and then them with what they've been scoring. I mean, that's that's 25 of probably half of what their points with those two girls there. Of that, too. So it's going to be interesting. Like I said, I just hope our girls are ready to play tonight. I said, kind of. I guess on a side note here, not changing the subject, but it tickles me. Coach Fredick, he's always got a different color sweater on. And one night it's green, one night it's orange. Tonight he's wearing purple, and Coach Thomas says she can't control him whatsoever to get him wearing blue and gold, so I don't know.
There's a story we need to get Coach Thomas to tell about her playing days at Memphis, and she played at Knoxville. And she said there were 3 old ladies behind the Memphis bench dressed in all orange from head to toe, and we're old enough that you would think they were just going to be 3 sweet young older, sweet older ladies. She said they talked to the players like sailors that night, was on them from the opening tip all the way through the game. She said she won't even allow orange in her house anymore. So I was wondering how Stick got away with wearing the orange sweater.
She said she couldn't control him is what she told us. He was just out of control. So.
Getting set for the national anthem that is brought to us every game by our friends at Morris Construction, the area's trusted name in home improvement and construction for over 20 years. Whether you're building a new home or upgrading your roof, they have the expertise to handle your project with care and professionalism. Morris Construction, they don't just get the job done, they nail it. We'll turn it over to PA announcer Randy Sullivan for tonight's national anthem.
At this time, would you please rise for the playing of our national anthem?
National anthem finishing up, brought to you by Morris Construction. Getting set for the starting lineups now.
Number 2 is JC Wright.
Out for Webster County first is number 2, JC Wright, 14 a game. She scored 23 the last time these two teams met. Nikki, a side note, Caldwell County actually averaging more points a game than Webster County. Now, Caldwell County has cracked the 50 mark at 51 a game on average, while Webster County is 44. Number 22 is Carson Cates, another senior, followed out by number 25, another big scorer, Hannah Yates, third senior in that starting lineup. Number 10 is apparently a change in the uniform, and we'll check on that. Number 22 Carson
Now for the
Cates.
starting lineup
We talked about,
for
they
tonight's
introduced
game.
the seniors, I'm
First
sorry.
for the visitors, the Webster County Lady
Rake straw.
Trojans.
There are 3 rake straws on the team for Webster County. Let's go with the starters now. Senior J.C. Wright. Number 22, Carson Cates.
Hannah Yates.
Number 25 is Hannah Yates. Kaylin Braden, another, that's a junior. And number 3 is an 8th grader, Nikki Addison Wright.
Dennis, that was pretty impressive there that our senior girls went and gave those girls flowers at their senior team. That was pretty nice, and that I thought, there. So
great sportsmanship show for Caldwell County. Seniors in the starting lineup, as we thought might be, Benoshka Thomas wearing number 3, Briley Butts number 5, number 22, Morgan Akins.
Number 42.
Senior 42 is Jada Alexander. And senior number 15, Nyla Sykes, introduced, and she will go on the court. Sure, I don't think cleared to play right now, so this may be a ceremonial jump ball at mid-court. But great to see Nyla Sykes. Nikki, we both got a chance to meet and get to know this young lady over the course of the season. And she is just a joy. There are not enough compliments that we could give for Nyla Sykes.
No, and everything she said every time she met with us, she said everything's going to be good. It's all in God's hands, and we're going to work what it takes good. For that's a good thing to hear a young person like that say that. Dennis. So.
She has everything in perspective. Caldwell County will get it, take it down low to Sykes, up, missed the first. She's going to get another. That one's off the glass and in. Nyla Sykes with 2 points. And I'm sure we will allow Webster to do the same thing. Nyla in tears, her teammates around her as she's going to come off the court. And a great job by Nyla Sykes to have the courage to come out on that leg and take in senior night activities here. Webster County allowed to match on the other end.
Miss Nyla has injured her knee earlier in the year and has been out for the season.
Caldwell County is going to throw the ball out of bounds. Webster County will have it. A tearful exit for Nyla Sykes as she hugs Tink Clark, who checks into the ball game. Sykes getting hugs from her coaches and all the way down the line. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to her, if not tonight, next week when we take the trip over to Livingston Central. Doubleheader to finish out the season on the 21st. 10 seconds ran off the clock during the ceremonial basket by Sykes and return basket by Webster County. We are underway in earnest now at the cab. Webster County with the basketball. Caldwell County 1-3-1. A 3 on the way early. Off the mark. Offensive board to Webster County. They get the ball inside. Shot up left hand off the glass. Braden, the junior, with the bucket. 4-2. Webster County backcourt pressure, man-to-man pressure. Clark gets it across half court. Tink looks right side. Hands off to Butts. Butts wants to drive. Cut off at the elbow. Back out to Clark. Right wing, she'll give it to Akins at the top of the key. Morgan, kick out to Benoshka Thomas, who has a good three-point shot herself. Back out to Akins. Akins drives, gets a clear out, fouled on the play, and hard by Addison Wright, the 8th grader. Webster and Caldwell County have 2 8th graders that are roughly about the same size. Nikki, look like they really have some talent. Yeah. Although we may not see ours tonight. Gobin apparently injured her right hand in the JV game. Free throw up by Morgan Akins after the shot is good. Free throws brought to you by Goodwin Insurance, your locally owned independent insurance agency capable of handling all of your insurance needs. Akins, 2 out of 2 from the line. 1 minute gone, tied at 4. Clark is going to pick up Webster. 1-2-2 defense from half court. Webster in the lane, shot too hard off the board. Another offensive board by the Lady Trojans. A long three, volleyball three off the front of the rim. Another offensive board by Webster. This three is short. Fourth possession, or fourth trip on this possession. Webster County, another one, Nikki. We cannot get the defensive rebound. Webster down low.
It kind of makes you wonder how long she's going to leave a couple of
the
the
Got
seniors.
to be a tie-up called.
Of course, she does some substituting here, so.
Possession arrow to Caldwell County, but 5 chances on that possession by Webster County. On the good side, Caldwell County defended each of those shots well. Nothing goes for Webster County. 4-4, still your score. Benoshka Thomas will put it in play for the Lady Tigers. Full court pressure.
Well, they're giving it to the Webster County for some reason.
And they switch that one. Webster puts the ball in, a three. Almost wedge, comes down. Akins trying to outrun the pack. Good dish over to Clark, off the glass and in. That was a great pass by Morgan Akins. Pressure on both sides, able to find Tink Clark on the right.
I said Morgan can see the court and she finds which ones is open there and usually dishes off to that. That was a good play.
Another three, this one good by Webster County. That was number 2, J.C. Wright, the senior. Wright, a big scorer for the Lady Trojans. Tink Clark, top of the key, thought about the three instead. Drives it off the glass, too strong. Wright with the rebound, outlet pass to 23, Braden. Braden, head fake, shot up, no good. Wright with the rebound. Go back down low to Braden. Braden kicks it back out right wing, another three, back-to-back threes by J.C. Wright. Webster out to a 10-6 lead. Little token backcourt pressure, just guarding the inbound pass. Akins brings it across. Switches left hand, back out looking for Butts, not even close. Turnover, Caldwell County. Benoshka Thomas will come out. Jada Alexander will come out as well. And Butts is going to come out. Checking in for Caldwell County is A.J. McCoy, Med Thomas, and Kadaria Thompson. Lady Tigers in the box and one. A three is good, this time left side from Hannah Yates. 3 threes in the quarter already for Webster County. They lead 13-6, just under 5 to play. Clark tried to answer. Rebound Webster County. They've been big on the boards tonight. They fake a three. Now Yates has to pull it back out. Turnover. Caldwell County has it 2-on-1. Back the other way over to McCoy. Back to Clark.
Good
Clark
play.
off the glass and in. Farmers Bank shot for Tink Clark. Farmers Bank and Trust Company, your home of the Tiger debit card, the card that gives back to future athletes of Caldwell County. Inside, free throw line high, kick out, another three on the way. That one falls short. Rebound underneath by Addison Wright. Tall 8th grader puts it in. Webster up halfway through the first quarter, 15-8. Med Thomas looks at a three. That one halfway down, pops up high, comes out. Webster County back the other way. Outlet pass defended nicely by Thomas. Over to Akins. Akins double teamed. Tie-up's going to be called. Possession arrow to the Lady Tigers. I think Coach Thomas got the timeout. And she calls that with 3:42 left to play in the first. We'll keep it right here and let you know about the fine folks sponsoring our timeouts this season. That is U-Ride, a quality pre-owned vehicle you can trust from people you can trust. Contact Lee Hughes or Tommy Harrison for an appointment. U-Ride, your used car dealer before, during, and after the sale. Webster County up 15-8, courtesy of 3 threes in the first quarter by the Lady Trojans.
Never really expected it to start out this way, Dennis. I mean, it was a little confusing getting started with letting have a couple of free shots there to start the game. But trying to weed our way into this, we're just going to settle down and start playing some basketball.
I did not, after looking at the stats coming in, expect Webster to really be putting it up so much from the three-point line. I think they came in averaging only about 27% outside the line. But they are hot tonight early. Tink Clark, right elbow jumper off the glass, another Farmers Bank shot. Tink Clark, that's a big confidence builder if she can get that in traffic. Webster, another three, rebounded by Thomas. Outlet pass up to Akins. Akins covered well, kicks it back out to Clark. Clark, free throw line, pull-up jumper off the back of the rim. Thomas with the board for Caldwell County. Got away with a walk over to Akins, misses the shot. Rebound to Kaylin Braden. Briley Butts is going to check in for the Lady Tigers at the next opportunity. A three again, this time Carson Cates. 4 first quarter threes, 18-10, Webster County. Under 3 to play in the first quarter. Webster in a 1-3-1 matchup. Clark with the basketball. Clark left side. Handoff to McCoy. McCoy hounded by the top of that 1-3-1. Over to McCoy. She gets it back from Thomas, top of the key. The Lady Tigers rip it around the top of the key. Free or shot no good by Clark, but a nice rebound up and in on the putback. Kadaria Thompson. Lady Tigers staying close regardless of how well Webster's shooting from the outside in this one. 2 minutes left in the first, 18-12. Webster, good closeout by Morgan Akins. She thought about the three, steal underneath. McCoy comes away with the basketball. Hands it off to Clark. Clark into the corner to Thomas. Thomas down low. Thompson gave up the turnaround for a three by Akins. Yeah. That one halfway down, out, and then went back in. Good three-point shot. Morgan Akins, Lady Tigers within 3 with 1:31 left in the first. Number 25 is Yates. Over to Cates. They'll work it around. You've got to watch it getting into the hands of Wright on that right wing as well. There is Wright, almost on cue, misses the three. Rebound Thomas. Thomas has the pass deflected out of bounds to Caldwell County. Butts checks in. Akins will come out of the ball game. Looks like a little something wrong with maybe some attention on that. Clark dribbles across the timeline with just over a minute to play in the first. 2-3 zone now by Webster County. Down to McCoy, baseline, kick out, free throw line. Thomas, she kicks it back out to Butts for an open three. That one no good. Butts got the rebound, deflected to her, takes a bump inside, puts it through. Timeout called by Webster County with 46 seconds left in the first. It's a 30-second timeout. Back after this.
If you're involved in an auto accident, it's your choice where your vehicle is repaired. Some insurance companies refer you to pro shops because they give the insurance company discounts. But with those discounts, the insurance company has input on the parts used and might not always use what is best. At Trice Hughes Body Shop, they're not partnered with an insurance company, but they give the same lifetime limited warranty to the person who owns the vehicle at the time of repairs. Visit Trice Hughes in Princeton for your vehicle repairs.
Bradley Furniture wishes all the Tigers good luck this season.
We are back at the Cab with 46 seconds left out of the U-Ride timeout in the first quarter, 18-17 Webster. Nikki, we talked in the pregame about two teams struggling to score the basketball. 35 points up on the board in the first quarter.
Exactly. And most of those were several threes for Webster County, and then we finally got and hit one.
They try another, no good.
Those two girls on the outside have really put it in for Webster County.
I think that injury to Akins on that finger, fortunate enough, it looked like just one of those fingernails came off. Turnover, Caldwell County. 24 seconds for the Lady Trojans in the first quarter, leading by 1. Caldwell County pulls the pressure off. They'll set up 3-2. Left side, Webster County likes to initiate just about everything left side and then work it back around to right. Now it's top of the key to Cates, to Yates on the left side. Back to Cates at the top of the key. Caldwell County shifting that defense very well. Ball loose, picked up by Cates. Out front was Yates. She turned down the three. Right will not off the front of the rim at the buzzer. No good. We played one. It's Webster 18, Caldwell 17. Back after this.
At Trilogy Performance Sports, they believe in only the highest standards of physical fitness training. Their staff members are actively enriching the lives of their members and creating a community of like-minded people. And getting you in shape is their #1 goal. They have everything you need: knowledge, experience, and equipment. They find out what's important to you and design a customized plan that fits your needs. Learn more at trilogyperformancesports.com.
Why support local?
Locally made products. Local business owners often sell local products, which helps preserve our community's distinction and creates more local jobs.
The Edge Media Group urges you to support local every chance you get.
Hopkinsville Electric System wants to wish the Tigers and Lady Tigers best of luck this year.
Getting set for the second quarter tonight here on senior night for the Lady Tigers. Our girls down 1 point after one, 18-17. Battled back in that one. Webster had about a 6-point lead at one time. Webster very hot from the outside.
Yeah, I'll take a 1 point over where we were at there in the middle
right.
of that. Whew, I tell you, I thought them hitting them threes like that, I'm thinking surely in the goodness that's going to slow down in a minute. So
Webster averaging 44 points a game already with 18 on the board. Lady Tigers 2-2-1. They're working around the top. Butts gives good chase to Cates. Yates, head fake, kick out to number 23. She'll get it over to Wright for three, rolls off. Briley battling underneath for the rebound, fell down with it, got it over to McCoy. Now Clark has it, sees a lane, takes it to the hole, partially blocked, rebound Thompson, gives it back to Clark.
Yeah.
Short range jumper on the baseline is good, Tink Clark. Great recognition by Thompson to get that ball right back out. Clark wide open from about 10 feet on the baseline.
It's 8 points for Tink so far.
But goes for the steal almost head first into the scorer's table. Able to slide out of that one, comes up smiling. But great, that's the defensive hustle you get with Briley Butts every time she's on the court.
She's going to give it her all.
Webster County back the other way with Cates. I like this little defense out front. Caldwell County shipping three people out to the top. They'll start out in similar to a 1-2-2. They'll dump it down into a 3-2. Inside, bobbled around. Webster couldn't do anything with it. Out it comes, Wright, fake the three. Get it over to Cates. That one off the back of the rim. Thompson strong on the boards for the Lady Tigers.
They have went cold a little bit in the start of the second quarter, Dennis, which maybe is a good thing. So,
but short on her three. Rebound to Med Thomas. Now down low it goes to Thompson, kicks it back out. Clark for three. That one to the side, just a little too much. Webster tries the run out, shot up, and they're going to call a travel. Good hustle back down the court, Briley Butts and Med Thomas.
Well, I thought that was on Briley, but
6:20 left to play in the half. 19-18, Caldwell County with the lead. Lady Tigers on a little bit of a run here. I think they have scored the last 9 points of the ball game.
Like Morgan's got her finger taped up and she's coming back in here next time out, or possession change.
McCoy, right wing, top of the key, near the logo to Clark, back to McCoy. They'll skip it over to Thomas. Thomas wants to drive, loses the handle, out of bounds. Turnover, Lady Tigers. Aikens in, Med Thomas out of the ball game. Morgan probably one of the fake fingernails maybe that came off. She's got it taped up. I'm sure that might have been painful. I don't know what the glue feels like coming off of one. I've never worn them, Nikki. But it sounds painful.
I'm glad you said you'd never wore them. That kind of scared me a little bit there, Dennis.
It sounds painful that anytime you talk about a nail coming off, I hope it was a fake one for her sake. Right for three. And Webster County finally coming back down to earth from outside the arc. Foul called underneath. And Thompson picks up the foul. I think they called. I did not see her that close to the play. First foul on Kadaria. Webster gets the ball in. Long three out front. That one way off. Caldwell County's going to let it go out of bounds. 5:23 on the first half clock. Lady Tigers still up by one. Both teams looking for their first points here in the, Caldwell County has 2 in the quarter, throwing the shutout against Webster here in the second. Clark sees an opening, takes it again. Almost made it from a very tough angle. Rebound, though, ripped away by McCoy. Clark for 3. No good. Race to the corner, trying to save it. Out of bounds. Webster County basketball. Back in is 8th grader Addison Wright for the Lady Trojans. That was Callie Harper, the young lady that played so well in the JV game, in that 5 spot. Caldwell County has shut out Webster for 3 minutes. 4:58 left to play in the first half. Kadaria Thompson out front on that 3-2 look. And she'll bring it out like a 1-2-2. Into the corner, Webster has it. They wanted the skip pass across the lane. Good job by Briley Butts to get a hand in the face. Webster back to that side. Inside, number 23, Braden, shot up, missed. Rebound, Webster County, put back up and in by Wright. Instant rebounding by Wright. She did that to start the game,
Right.
Nikki. They had a lot of offensive rebounds, and Wright picks up where she left off. Lady Trojans back out by 1. Thompson off the glass high, Farmers Bank shot. Kadaria Thompson with the bucket. Back and forth game here in the second quarter. Lady Tigers back out in front by 1, 21-20. Halfway gone in the second. Butts anticipated that, got a hand on it, knocks it into the Caldwell Crazies on the far side. Webster County will put it in play deep from the corner on that side, all the way into the backcourt. With the basketball, Webster County at the logo. Braden back out front. It goes. Number 23 is Braden with the basketball to Yates. Yates out to Cates. Yates for 3. That one's good. 5 threes in the half by Webster. They have the lead at 23-21. McCoy fouled inside. That one is going to go on J.C. Wright, the senior leading scorer for Webster County. Grace Watson will get her first action here tonight. Coming out is A.J. McCoy. Grace Watson, another player that we would like to see take more shots. Nikki's got a good 3-point shot. Miss on the play by Butts. Outlet pass up the court to Wright, off the glass and in. Caldwell County late getting back, tried to recover at the last second. J.C. Wright gives Webster a 4-point lead. Akins to Watson. Watson, free throw line jumper, short, gets her own rebound, followed the shot well, misses off the glass. Webster wanting to run. Ball back to Cates. Cates misses. Thompson cleans it up for Caldwell County. To Akins. Akins dump off to Clark. Clark throws it up. Hit on the arm hard. That one falls short. Tink will step to the line for 2 Goodwin Insurance free throws. 2:37 in a fast-paced second quarter. 25-21 Lady Trojans. On the floor for the Lady Tigers is Clark, Butts, Thompson, Akins, and Watson. Free throw good. She'll get another Goodwin Insurance toss. First foul on number 23, Kaylin Braden. Second free throw good as well. An area that Tink has really improved on, especially over the last half of the season.
Right. She's almost money there just about every time when she's at the line. Her and Gary both.
Another 3. This one again good. That's 25. Hannah Yates.
That's 3 threes for her, Dennis.
Webster wearing it out from the three-point line in the first half. Akins gets all the way down to the baseline, cut off, tries to throw it back out, deflected. Steal Webster County. They want to run. J.C. Wright, great pass across the lane to Hannah Yates. Yates with the bucket. Coach Thomas wants the U-Ride timeout with 2:06 left to play in the first half. 30-23 Lady Trojans.
Transform your living space with Altman Coatings, where we believe every home deserves to shine. Tackle 2025 with a plan to refresh, renew, and rejuvenate your home with a touch of elegance and durability that will stand the test of time. Whether it's a sleek, modern look or a cozy classic, a new coat of paint promises a breathtaking transformation. Elevate your home's character with colors that reflect your style. Choose excellence by choosing Altman Coatings. Learn more about Altman Coatings on Facebook and TikTok.
Are you overwhelmed when it comes to marketing your business? This is Cindy Allen Lax with the Edge Media Group. And when I started my career 30 years ago, we sold radio, but we are so much more today. We have multiple radio stations and websites. Digital advertising, well, it's a must for a business, but which direction to go in can be a real challenge. We can help you with that challenge. Let us put our team of experts to work for you. Contact us today at theedgemediagroup.net.
Give it your all this season, Tigers. Good luck from the Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center.
Back out of the U-Ride timeout. Lady Tigers trailed by 7 with 2:06 left to play in the first half. Nikki, we talked about Caldwell County throwing the shutout the first 3 minutes of this quarter. The second 3 minutes, Webster County has put up 12 big points. Grace Watson off the glass for a three-pointer. 30-26. Lady Trojans drive, dump down low, deflected by Thompson into the hands of Clark. Clark trying to outrun everybody. Gets a little push, takes it off the side of the backboard. Could have been a foul call early in that one. Webster back the other way. Spin move in the lane, foul by Briley Butts. Will send J.C. Wright to the free throw line. Two surprises by Webster County. Nikki, the outside shooting outside that three-point line where they came in averaging about 27% each game. They are on fire tonight, and then wanting to run much more than I think I anticipated.
They got 6 threes in this game already, Dennis, and I guess saying America, we're within 4 points of them right now too. So
J.C. Wright makes the first free throw. 1:35 left in the first half. Little Caesars halftime report coming your way right after this quarter. That one got the friendly bounce over the front of the rim and drops 32-26. Token backcourt pressure. Tink Clark easily passed that. Over to Akins, left wing. Posting up down low was Butts. Akins kept the basketball, drives off a screen, loses it out of bounds. It's going to be Webster County basketball. Ball got stuck on that far side, and Caldwell County had nowhere to go. Now the Lady Tigers with some man-to-man pressure in the backcourt. Butts goes for the steal, misses. Webster County will easily dribble it up and beat that press. Corner. Back out top of the key is Cates. Cates, a little over a minute to play in the first half. Cates on the drive. Down low right. Shot up. Blocked by Butts, but also she had the left hand on Butts' hip, or excuse me, on Wright's hip. And I think they're going to call her with the push while the player was in the air. A lot of basketball on that block, though. Second foul on Briley Butts. Right, free throw off the front of the rim. Butts is going to come out, Med Thomas in. Out is Alyssa Cartwright for Webster County. Checking back in is Kaylin Braden. J.C. Wright at the line. Leading scorer and senior for Webster County. That one no good. Grace Watson with a strong rebound for Caldwell County. 52 seconds. Push foul called.
2-3.
That one is Kaylin Braden. The junior picks up her second foul. She'll get replaced right back out of the lineup by Cartwright, who checks right back in for Caldwell County. McCoy in and Watson comes out for the Lady Tigers. I like the play of Grace Watson, especially in this second quarter.
Yeah, she is. She's come in, added some good minutes, Dennis, and had a. Let's see, she had a 3-point shot too.
It is Clark, left side, looking for McCoy. McCoy comes around, picks it up, gives it up to Akins. Akins just outside the volleyball stripe. Dribbles in. 2-3 zone, Webster County.
They're going to hold. They think they're going to hold it for the last shot, but I don't.
24 seconds.
I don't know.
Mid Thomas.
If I would do,
a little bit of a weave out front.
We're needing 6 points here right quick.
Tink Clark back to Akins, down to 10 seconds. McCoy to Clark. Clark on the drive, runner off the glass and in. Caldwell County hits it with 2 seconds left. Webster is not even going to try to get a shot away at the half. It's Webster County by 4, 32-28. We'll take a break and come back on the Little Caesars halftime report after this.
I'm Stephanie, manager of Purcell Tire. We offer a wide variety of options to keep your vehicle running smooth. We are now offering our car care package that includes oil and filter change, tire rotation and tread depth check, brakes, battery, belts, and hoses check. Call us today at 270-365-7291. Come see us at 309 U.S. Highway 62 West in Princeton, or visit us online at purcelltire.com.
Got a news tip, community event, info, or picture to share? Text us at 270-963-9038. 1580 103.3 WPKY.
Princeton Electric Plant Board wishes all the Tigers best of luck this year.
Back to the cab and getting underway on the Little Caesars halftime report. Ready to level up your game night? Make Little Caesars your first stop. Their mouth-watering pizza starts at just $6.79, and that'll have your crew cheering before the game even starts. Don't leave without the fan-favorite Crazy Bread combo. Best of luck this year from Little Caesars in Princeton. Go get 'em, Lady Tigers. Caldwell County trailed by 1 after 1, 18-17. Had a lead in that first quarter, had a lead in the second quarter, but a late run by Webster County towards the end of the second has sent them to the locker room with a 32-28 lead. Courtesy of, I think it's at least 6 threes. Nikki Dunbar figuring up our accurate stats of the ball game as we speak. But Webster County hot from the outside in that first half. Caldwell County battling and scratching and clawing finally started to limit Webster County out of some of those offensive rebounds. Webster County was wearing the boards out as well in that first quarter. Caldwell County solved that issue, battled back, hit a couple of shots from the outside themselves, sent Tink to the free throw line a couple of times, and got within 4 here at the half, 32-28. Time now for the stats of the first half, brought to you by Ackridge Farm Supply, Ace Hardware, a fourth-generation family business. Ackridge has been providing high-quality goods and services to Western Kentucky farmers and homeowners since 1933, now with stores in Fredonia and Eddyville to serve all of your needs. For the stats of the first half, I'll turn it over to Nikki.
All right, Dennis, for the Lady Trojans, yeah, you're right, six 3-point shots. J.C. Wright had 2 of those and another bucket for a total of 10 points. Addison Wright with 8. Carson Cates had a 3-point shot for 3 points. And the big scorer for them were Hannah Yates with 3 threes and two from the field was 13. That scores 32 points for Lady Trojans. For Caldwell County, our leading scorer is Tink. She got a total of 12. 10 of those were in 2-point shots and then 2 free throws. Then Briley Butts is with 2. Grace Watson had a 3-point shot with a 3. And Kadaria Thompson had 4 points. And then also Morgan Akins had a 3-point shot and 2 free throws for 5 for a total of 28 points. So kind of a close game. 4 points, but we really thought that it'd be a little bit wider spread in our favor, or what I was thinking at this point. But 6 3-points kind of keeps you in the ball game, So.
Yeah, you look at Webster County; they're already within 12 of their game average right now. Nikki at 32 points, only averaging 44 on the season. This game is eerily similar early, scoring-wise, to what it was back in December with Webster County having their top 2 players at the top of the scoring column. Caldwell County in that game back in December had only one double-digit scorer, and that was Tink Clark with 14. You had Butts with 8, Akins with 7, also Thompson with 7, Med Thomas had 6. So only 5 Lady Tigers in the scorebook in that game back in December. But we've got to get some of these other ladies on track other than Tink Clark and get those scoring numbers up. And then we've got to, I think we rebounded the ball better after the first half of the first quarter, but we've still got to do a better job on the boards. Webster County getting a lot of second and third chances, and they are feeling it tonight from outside. They're coming down actually looking for that shot first in their rotation.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely doing that. They're wanting that 3, and like you said, surprisingly that they've hit 6. I mean, it's just you got that many points off of 6 threes. It's just kind of amazing for that school has not been shooting like that. And then you would think that our seniors, that's especially we got Briley and West Morgan had a 3. They really want to get in there and just. Hopefully we get a better half coming this second half and just kind of spread this thing apart. But right now it's it's been a damn close game.
Nikki, in the first game these two played on December 29th at Webster County, a 50-42 win by the Lady Trojans. Webster County was 5 out of 18 for the game.
Right
now 6 made in the first half alone, 32-28.
Well, you always have a game, Dennis. I mean, you you just never expect that hoped it wasn't going to be against us tonight, but you always have a game. So it's, it could be Webster's night. So we'll see what happens from here. So
Caldwell without the services, it appears tonight, of Lily Gobin.
Yeah,
she played in the JV game, had a pretty good game. Then coming out as Caldwell County was warming up before this game for the varsity game, she was on the sideline with tape around a few fingers on that right hand and an ice pack on it. Looks like some trouble on that. She's got a couple of fingers taped up even as we speak. I think you see a splint maybe on one of those fingers. So we'll check after the game with Coach Thomas and see what's going on with Lily Gobin. But that's a young lady that we could use in this half.
Oh, yeah. It's the height-wise as well as a 3-point shot or 2 there. But she hadn't even taken her warm-up off, so I'm sure she's not going to play at all. So.
It looks like something. I don't know if they were able to tell what it is, or I have to get it checked out tomorrow somewhere.
Be a jam finger. I mean, it could have been anything. You just with it being taped up like that, but she don't seem to be in any pain or anything like that. But I don't know. It's she got it taped
tough
up.
That it's on that shooting hand.
Exactly, it is. Yeah.
Caldwell County warming up right now on the left side here. 3:20 or so before we get back underway in the second half. 32-28. Your score, those stats brought to you by our friends at Ackridge Farm Supply Ace Hardware, in service since 1933 with stores in Fredonia and now Eddyville as well. Lady Tigers only trailed by 1 after 1, but they seem like they've played behind tonight, but not a big hole tonight to climb out of. I think they were down 7 at one point in that first quarter early, clawed back, or maybe 8. It was 18-10. Caldwell County went on a good run after that point. But the Lady Tigers are keeping this one relatively close, which says a lot about them, with a team hitting 6 threes in that first half.
Sitting there, like I said, with 6 threes, and we could have just, keeled over and just quit playing, and, but, they haven't done that, and they worked their way back out, like you said, about 6 or 8 points down, and here we are down only by 4 at halftime, but we were hoping to be up that plus some, at the half. And I'm sure Coach Thomas was too, but I'm sure she made some adjustments during the halftime break here, because they were a little longer about coming out on the floor than what Webster was. So we'll see what kind of strategy she's got for the second half, and hopefully open this thing up and turn it around quite a bit here.
I do like the play of Tink Clark in that first half, a big half point-wise with 12 points, but she is looking to penetrate that interior defense of Webster County and put up some shots. If she misses, she's getting to the line a little bit as well, where she's done some damage as of late.
Right, yeah, and Kadaria has been playing well too under there from the minutes that she's got, but it's, we've had they've all been playing well, and I really haven't seen what I would call a savage rate of turnovers like what we've had, before, but we just hadn't got some balls to fall, and and not a lot of fouls. I mean, neither team didn't have hardly any fouls there in that first time. I mean, that was a flawless, and it wasn't really games like we've seen where the referees were just letting them play, either. But they're not calling little touch fouls either, like what they have did Trigg County the other night.
6 threes by Webster County, and I really don't think the closeouts by Caldwell County were that bad. They had a couple of wide open out of those 6, but most of them are fairly contested. You've got somebody closing out every time they try to take a shot, and it's generally off the wings, just about every one of them except the one out front. I think it was by Wright in that first half. So
we're just sometimes we just don't take what I would call a high percentage shot, and just kind of, I hate to say throw it up there and hope it's going to go in, but it seems like that's kind of what we're doing sometimes, with that. But
if we get a break, I agree.
Yeah, but hopefully we'll get settled down here and have a better second half and blow this thing open. So
players going to the bench, getting the final instructions before they come out in the second half. That'll wrap us up on the Little Caesars halftime report. Check out Little Caesars in Princeton, where they have pizzas starting at just $6.79. That'll have your crew cheering before the game even starts, and you can't go by Little Caesars. Order a pizza, order whatever you want, but you got to get the Crazy Bread combos because that is some good stuff.
I was hoping that, and I know he's not doing any advertising, but Dynamite would bring us one of them heart pizzas out here tonight, and have it for us, but he didn't do it. So we'll have to get on him next time we see him. So
that would be all right. But myself, I love those things. Caldwell County with the ball first, coming out of halftime. Ned Thomas in the starting lineup, puts it up, barely rolls off the side of the rim, goes back up, some contact, no call. Kadaria Thompson cleans it up with some authority. Got that ball. I love the spin move that Thompson is starting to incorporate into her offense.
Yeah, she's got that thing where she'll go one way and twist the other, and usually that throws her, if she's not double teamed down in there, it's going to throw that defender off.
Down low to Addison Wright. She'll kick it out. 3 is too strong. Tink Clark with the rebound in the corner, but double team. Gets it to Thompson. Thompson back to Clark. Webster recedes back to the defensive end. Mid Thomas had a long 2 roll out.
I wish Morgan had just shot that ball. I mean, she was open.
J.C. Wright with the rebound. Gives it up to Cates. Cates dribbles left hand back to Wright at the top of the key. 32-30. McCoy set to check in. Butts on Cates. And a turnover. We'll see if a foul was called. It's going to be an illegal screen.
No, Briley?
No, I think that was on Addison Wright.
Oh, okay.
And it is the second on the 8th grader. Screen at the top of the key. Didn't get set. Stuck the hip out. Just over a minute gone in the third quarter. Caldwell County looking to tie or maybe take the lead on this possession, down 32-30. Akins dribbles it, turns it over to Clark. Clark goes in the lane, tries to put one up off the glass and gets hit hard. 2 Goodwin Insurance free throws coming the way of Tink Clark.
It was on Yates, I think.
That is the first on senior Yates. Clark's first. Good. Coach Fralick's giving a little instruction to Morgan Akins. Clark set for her second Goodwin Insurance toss. In the air, rims off. Thompson gets inside for the rebound. Out to Akins for 3, bounces out and in. That's a couple. Morgan Akins with the touch on the high bounce, falls back through. 34-32, Lady Tigers. First 4 out of the gate. Webster misses, rebound back to the Lady Trojans. Yates with the basketball, right wing. Akins on Yates. Butts doing a great job trying to deny Wright. It is Wright in the corner. Shot up, no good. Wright's rebound, back up and in. J.C. Wright down low. Tied at 34 with just under 6 to play in the third quarter. A.J. McCoy, nice spin move, shot blocked out of bounds. Stays Lady Tiger basketball. We talked about the size of Webster County in the pregame. All of their players are going to be somewhere in that 5'6" to 5'8" range.
Right.
That's on the court right now, so a lot of height. Ball loose on the floor. McCoy trying to get it back. Webster, though, able to hold on to it. Outlet pass. Braden off the glass in, and the foul.
And on Briley.
Webster County with the bucket, 36-34, and to the line.
Catch 3 on Briley and Frey.
Watching the scoreboard.
No, that was on
Tink Clark, fortunately for Caldwell County, just her first. Kaylin Braden, free throw is good for Webster County, 37-34. Akins takes it down low, dumps it off. Thompson off the glass. I think that was partially deflected. Webster County able to save it in. Lady Trojans pushing it up the court. Got away with a double dribble. No, they did not. Finally called on that far side. Coach Thomas talking a little bit to the near side official. Very physical play down low. I thought Thompson fouled on that play too. A.J. McCoy, left corner. Inside Thompson. Ball fake off the glass, off the front of the rim. McCoy back up, got pushed as she shot. Thompson rebound, out to Akins. Akins off the back rim. McCoy with the rebound for Caldwell County. Lady Tigers are doing a little offensive board work as well. Butts goes up. You got to have a foul on that. Thought we were going to bring all the Lady Tigers assistant coaches off the bench with that no call. Butts finally gets the step to the line. You had Coach Thomas up, Stick was up, Gracie Christian was up.
That's 3 on Addison Wright.
Riley Butts, Goodwin Insurance free throws coming up. First one is good. Goodwin Insurance, your locally owned independent insurance agency capable of handling all of your insurance needs. Stop by and get a quote from Goodwin Insurance. Riley, ball in the air. It's good. Caldwell County within 1, 4:47 left in the third. 37-36. Out comes Addison Wright with those 3 fouls. Checking in, number 14, Ella Rakestraw, a junior. Her first action so far tonight. Caldwell County man-to-man in the backcourt, full court. Cates gets it across, still guarded by Clark. Cates gives it up to Yates. Yates goes off a screen, punched out of bounds by Clark. Stays Webster County basketball with 4:32 left in the quarter. Webster puts it in front of their own bench. Looks for the lob. Foul from behind. They got the lob over Butts, which took some doing, into the hands of J.C. Wright, and Wright fouled. Could go on a couple of different Lady Tigers. We'll see who they do put it on. It might have been Briley. It is Davany Williams.
It's 3 on Briley.
Davany checks in. Davany Williams, Kadaria Thompson on the floor at the same time, which is unusual, but that is some very good rebounding for Caldwell County on the floor right now, along with A.J. McCoy. Caldwell County looks like part of them trying to go zone, the rest trying to match up. They finally get matched up like they want to be. It is Davany Williams out front on Braden. Braden gets by her, ball loose. Still loose on the floor. And nobody can pick it up. It must be buttered. Caldwell County finally comes away with it. Tink Clark knocked into the cheerleaders. Will go to the stripe for 2. Tink Clark, as fast with a basketball as just about anybody in our district.
Yeah, she's quick.
That was left hand all the way. 3:58 left to play in the third. 37-36. Lady Trojans with the lead. Clark will try to change that. First one, bottom.
It's 3 on Braden for them too. So they've got two players with 3 fouls on.
Kaylin Braden, the junior for Webster County. Clark to break the tie. That one too strong. Kadaria Thompson with the push, trying to get position. 2 fouls on Thompson. Webster County to put it in play. Caldwell County man-to-man full court, except the one they left wide open, and that's not the one you want to leave wide open, although she misses a shot. Right gets it back for 3, no good. Thompson with the rebound. It's getting physical underneath. Akins spun around. Braden went for the steal, and that may be Braden's 4th.
2-3, yeah.
4 fouls in the quarter on Webster County. That is 5, and that's going to be 2 shots for Morgan Akins, but 4 fouls on number 23 for Webster County. Morgan Akins at the stripe for the Lady Tigers. Goodwin Insurance free throws coming her way.
Looks like
they get set.
She's coming out, I think.
First one good. Caldwell County back out in front. Braden out of the ball game. Checking in is Haley Thurby, a sophomore. Akins eyes the basket for her second attempt. Not a lot of rotation, but a lot of net as that one went through. 39-37. Lady Tigers covering everybody now. Over it goes Thurby. Thurby with the basketball, double team. Gets it back to Cates. Cates down low, has it deflected, but right into the hands of a Lady Trojan. That's number 14, Rakestraw. Tied at 39, and a good one here at the Cab. Over to McCoy. McCoy stutter stepped her way into a travel. Nobody came out to meet McCoy. She had a clear shot to the basket and looked a little too clear, I guess, Dick.
Exactly.
Looked like the C party for her. Again, Webster gets behind the Caldwell County defense. Easy basket, J.C. Wright. That's going to get Thompson back off the bench for Caldwell County. A.J. McCoy, a runner, trying to answer. Whistle blows. Foul on number 4. That is Thurby, the sophomore that just checked in. At the line is going to be A.J. McCoy, trying to tie this one back up with 3:06 left to play in the third. First one is good. Thomas out of the ball game. Thompson back in. 41-40 Webster County as McCoy will try to tie it up for the Lady Tigers. Ball in the air. That one's going to be short off the front of the rim. Rebound Caldwell County. Akins back out to Clark, open for a 3. Too strong. Great rebound. Thompson back to Clark. Clark drives, met at the top of the shot, blocked out of bounds by J.C. Wright. Part of that height that we talked about, Nikki, was able to get a clean block on the much smaller Clark. Morgan Akins inbounds to McCoy, left corner. Out to Clark. Into the corner is Akins. Akins, spin move to McCoy. Caldwell working that left side. Now they'll switch it right down the middle. Was Clark fouled on the play? One of our pregame topics, Nikki, was how much Tink Clark's getting to the free throw line these days.
Yeah, and the referee's whistle started working in the second half today. They wouldn't blown as much as the first half. So,
Goodwin Insurance tosses for Tink Clark. That one rattles a lot of rim, but finally falls through. Davini Williams still on the court for Caldwell County, along with Thompson. I love that work on the boards. That one, a little stutter shot, but she bakes it. Lady Tigers up 42-41. Webster really trying to get behind that Lady Tiger defense. Good job, Davini Williams hustled back, got her position set, and was able to make that block. Webster picks it up, a long 3, too short. Thompson, rebound off that rim hard, right to her. Tim Clark with a lazy pass picked off by Webster County. Runner is good. That's number 22, Carson Cates. Lady Trojans back up by 1. This game has been back and forth ever since about midway of the first quarter when Caldwell County climbed back into this one. Down low, Thompson. Shot up. No good. Foul on the play. Thompson was fouled from behind. We'll see what they put this one on. That one goes on Rakestraw. Kadaria Thompson at the stripe. Goodwin Insurance free throw number 1. Not on track. Foul was on Rakestraw, her second. Thompson trying to tie it up with 2:01 left to play in the third. This one in the air and good. Tied at 43. J.C. Wright with the basketball inside the free throw line. Turn, spin, shot wild off the glass, bailed out with a foul on the play. Williams had good defensive pressure on her. Williams got back better, but it's still 2 shots coming up for J.C. Wright, the leading scorer for Webster County on the season, averaging almost 14 a game. This one way off the mark, rims out hard to the left. Wright will get another. 1:56 left to play in the third. Wright, left-handed shot. Again, no good. Thompson clears the glass for Caldwell County. She's got to be getting close to double figures rebounding, Nikki.
Yeah, she's been on the boards a lot.
Akins with a nice dump off, but Thompson can't finish from inside. Cates working up against McCoy. Over to Yates. Yates has Akins on her. Yates goes left hand in the lane. Kick out. Rakestraw for 3. No good. Gets her own rebound over Davini Williams. Back out front. Lob to Wright. Wright trying to shoulder her way in on Clark. Throws it up. Way off the mark. Out of bounds. That's got to be off of Webster, and it is not.
Boy, it sure looked like it to me from here.
You saw the official put that hand up, and he was going to keep it with the Lady Trojan, but I don't see how, Nikki.
Yeah.
You ride timeout on the court by Webster County, tied at 43 with 1:12 left. It's a full one back after this.
Stay safe on the road while keeping your vehicle in top shape while enjoying a smoother, quieter ride. Ensure fuel efficiency by trusting the tire experts at Trice Hughes. Stocking leading brands like Michelin, Goodyear, Firestone, and Bridgestone ensures quality and longevity. Plus, enjoy no-cost tire rotations with every service appointment for the life of your tires. Discover the Trice Hughes difference in Princeton or find them at TriceHughesGM.com. At Trice Hughes, they're more than just tires.
At Trilogy Performance Sports, they believe in only the highest standards of physical fitness training. Their staff members are actively enriching the lives of their members and creating a community of like-minded people. And getting you in shape is their #1 goal. They have everything you need: knowledge, experience, and equipment. They find out what's important to you and design a customized plan that fits your needs. Learn more at TrilogyPerformanceSports.com.
Raider Auction wants to wish the Tigers best of luck this year.
Out of the U-Ride timeout, we are back in action. 1:12 left to play in the third. Webster County will inbound. Caldwell County 2-3 zone out of the timeout. Webster fake the 3. Kicks it back out. J.C. Wright, top of the key. She'll hand it off to Cates. Webster works it around. Yates with the basketball now, working on Akins. Yates cut off by McCoy. Rakestraw with it, bobbled out front, picked away. Clark able to tap it away, does save it, turns around, 8-footer is good. Tink Clark the steal and the bucket. 45-43, Lady Tigers. Just about half a minute for Webster County to work with. Yates on the attack on the left side, pulls it up. Gets it to Wright. Wright down low to Cates. Cates knocked away by McCoy. Good defensive play by AJ. Knocks it out of bounds. 22 seconds left. Baseline inbounds coming up for Webster County. All the way out. Almost a hand on it by Clark. Into the corner. Grace Watson checked into the ball game. It's Wright for 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound all the way out near the volleyball strop. Wright back with it. Cates three is also short. Another stretch where Webster really rebounding the ball. Right, left hand off the glass, no good. Caldwell gets it to Akins. Akins can't get a shot away before the buzzer sounds, but a good quarter for Caldwell County as they'll go into the fourth, up by 2, 45-43 back after this.
You only turn 130 once, and Fredonia Valley Bank is pulling out all the stops. This remarkable journey is a testament to the community and the cherished customers, so they are shouting out a huge thank you. And what better way to show gratitude than with monthly giveaways? Stay in the loop for your chance to grab some amazing prizes. Stay tuned with us. Follow Fredonia Valley Bank on Facebook and Instagram, or pop into either location for a visit. Here's to winning and celebrating together.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, sports fans, you wouldn't want your favorite sports team to play only offense or defense. When it comes to insurance, why settle for someone that can handle only your auto policy? At Goodwin Insurance, they take care of all your insurance needs. You deserve someone that provides comprehensive coverage and is working alongside you in your community. Contact them today for a quote.
Goodwin Insurance of Princeton, Cadiz, or Marion, or online at insurewithgoodwin.com.
Kentucky Fried Chicken wants to wish the Tigers all the best of luck this year.
Getting set for the fourth quarter in a nip and tuck game the whole way. I think the biggest lead tonight has been 8, Nicky. Webster County had that at 18-10. Other than that, a lot of lead changes in this one. Caldwell County battled back from down 4 at the half to take a 2-point lead into the fourth quarter. Webster County, though, will have the ball to open up the quarter. In it comes to number 22, Cates. Cates drives left side. Handoff down low to right. Back to Cates. Caldwell County's defense has looked strong at times tonight. Webster gets in, throws a wild one up. Rebound, Briley Butts. We talked about that in the pregame, how she gets up on those boards.
Yeah, I don't know that we haven't seen about as good a defensive effort out of our girls tonight as what we've seen all year long. And it being a tight game like this, Dennis, they've not been in one of these for sure, but Nick and Tuck like this, so hopefully they can hang on. And we just need to kind of get a few points ahead here and get some stops and not have to sweat this thing so much, you know. So.
Yeah, I would take a fourth quarter blowout by Caldwell County. There's Briley Butts just inside the free throw line with a jumper off the inbound play, 47-43. Lady Tigers, J.C. Wright traveled down low. Thompson had Wright pinned, and then Clark came in, sandwiched her, panicked her a little bit, and she took a couple of steps.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm thinking this is probably Caldwell's biggest lead of the night. Since maybe the first quarter, when we first started the game, 47, up before, so.
I don't think we've led by any more than 5, if not. Tink Clark dribbling, looking it over, drew some traffic in the lane, back out to Akins. Akins gets it back, top of the key again, goes left side. Watson thought about the 3, has the ball inside, down low, looking for Butts. Butts has to come out, trying to drive. Baseline jumper, awkward angle, no good on that one. Well defended by Braden.
Just a little bit too far underneath the goal for that shot.
Pass at the half-court line, too strong for J.C. Wright.
Caldwell's ball.
6:44 left in the quarter. Caldwell County up by 4. Watson looking for somebody to get it into. Finally finds Clark. Clark across half court. Has Watson on the far side. Clark crossover in the hands of Akins. Akins spin move back to Clark. Clark the drive. Partially blocked. Stays Caldwell County basketball. I love the drive by Tink, but she's giving up, what, Nikki, probably 4 to 6 inches on just about every Lady Trojan defender.
I'd have loved to send her kick that and back out to Gracie. She was wide open, let her shot that ball, and still trying to throw it in there in the middle. But
well, a good jump stop jumper from about 10 or 12 feet right there. Out to Watson for 3. That one bounced off the back of the rim, but hit the goal support. They'll call it a dead ball. Goes over to Webster County. Caldwell County, 2-2-1 pressure, three-quarter court. Webster breaks it, gets into the front court. A 3, no good. Thompson battling for the rebound with Braden.
You know who's going to come away with that one, Dennis?
I'll put my money on number 20 every time. 47-43, Lady Tigers with the 4-point lead and the basketball. Webster County brings their own backcourt pressure. Caldwell County has to get somebody to get to the basketball, finds Akins. Akins hustles it across half court to Thompson. Thompson with a nice save, gives it back out to Butts. Butts knocked in the face, no call. Akins three, top of the key is no good. Kadaria Thompson battling everywhere inside.
Who's on the floor again, Dennis?
It is number 20. She's one of those, if you don't play as hard as she does, something's wrong because she is after it. Everybody played as hard as Kadaria Thompson. Might be in another win or two on the season. Never gives up. Tink Clark, speaking of hustle, able to recover, knocks that one out as they had Wright all alone underneath. Stays Lady Trojan basketball with 5:45 left. Lady Tigers clinging to a 4-point lead. Inside, knocked away by Akins, into the hand though of Cates. Cates has the basketball working against Clark. Cates goes left side to Wright. Wright, left hand off the glass and in. She muscled her way into decent position against McCoy. Thompson underneath, shot up, fouled on the play. Tink Clark had the basketball, got into a little traffic, dumped it off to Thompson. And Thompson at the strike for 2 Goodwin Insurance free throws. Coach Thomas coaching up McCoy here on the sideline. First free throw is good.
And that's 4 on Wright.
Webster County with a couple of players with 4 fouls, but that would be a good one. Wright, the 8th grader, with some good height. Athletic kid. Second free throw is good. Caldwell County taking advantage of these Goodwin Insurance free throws, but Webster County really pinning Caldwell County on these inbound passes. Hustle back and a block by A.J. McCoy. But whatever Webster County is running on those inbound plays, they are really getting a couple of players open on the wings. Lady Trojans looking for an inbound. They'll find Yates. A long three is good.
That's 4 for
Hannah
her
Yates with the 3. Inside to Thompson. Thompson traveled. Got to get that jump stop down, get the feet settled. That 3 brought Webster County back within 1 with 5:05 left to play.
I thought we'd iced them 3s down at halftime, didn't it? That was the first one they've hit, but now they come back. We want to put them right back in the ball game.
Yeah. Webster County already way over their season average. U-Ride timeout on the court by Webster County with 5:05 to play. 49-48 Lady Tigers back in 1 minute.
With Planters Bank, you're served up points with every swipe of your Planters check card with You Choose Rewards. You'll earn points on every credit transaction you make with your Planters Bank Visa check card. Visit PlantersBankOnline.com to learn more. You choose rewards on the Planters Visa check card. Reason number 15, that Planters is the bank where you can expect great things. Member FDIC.
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they are ready to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dine-in or the drive-thru is always open, and they offer curbside pickup service. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. Stop in soon and enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your local McDonald's. Proud to be a part of this community. McDonald's of Princeton, proud supporters of the Caldwell County Tigers.
Fortner Gas wants to wish the Tigers best of luck this year.
Barn burner at the Cab tonight. Fourth quarter, 5:05 left to play. Lady Tigers with a 1-point lead. This one has been back and forth, better part of the game. Dennis Stevens, Nikki Dunbar with you mid-court. Again, Webster County with the run out. J.C. Wright off the glass with the left hand. Lady Trojans back out. That's a play that is killing Caldwell County in the second half. Anytime Webster takes it out, length of the court.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not getting back and picking those girls up and
they're getting screened,
yeah, exactly.
I think. Up early. A runner by Akins, no good. Thompson clears it out for Caldwell County to Clark for 3. That one no good. Rebound off of Webster County stays Lady Tiger basketball. 50-49. Good one at the Cab tonight. Fair-sized crowd for just the girls game only. Akins down low to Butts. Butts mauled from behind. Should be 5 fouls on Braden. That should put Braden out of the ball game.
Yeah, and they've got Addison Wright with 4 too, so not wishing any bad luck or anything, but if we can get both of them out of here.
Well, honestly, I think we both got the R, but
yeah. And Yates, but she's hitting the 3, so we need. But she hadn't got 1 foul on her, so it's not, I don't think she's going to help us any. So
Rakestraw comes in. Down low again to Butts. Fights 3 people. Shot off the glass, no good. Butts grabs the rebound. To Akins. Akins to Briley Butts. Looks it over. Goes free throw line, cut off. Now to Akins. Akins thought about baseline, sends it back out to Clark at the top of the key. Caldwell County resets the offense. Nice screen, pick and roll. Thompson, but taken away by J.C. Wright. Wright gets it to Cates. Up the court, Rakestraw, guarded by Grace Watson. Out front it comes to Cates. Spin move, J.C. Wright. That is a great matchup, Wright and Butts tonight. The drive and the foul. That one's going to go on Tink. Carson Cates will go to the free throw line. Foul stops the clock with 3:51 left to play. Second foul on Tink Clark. Free throw up and good. Carson Cates, a senior. A lot of senior leadership in that starting lineup tonight for Webster County. Second one rattles around, falls through. 3-point lead now for Webster County. Lady Trojans put some full court pressure on as well, and Caldwell County has to take a U-Ride timeout to save that possession. Only 2 girls back, nobody else came to the ball. Lady Tigers down by 3, back in 30.
Hey, Pennyrile Electric members, you know what time it is? It's a perfect time to update your account information with Pennyrile Electric. By updating your information, you ensure that Pennyrile Electric can provide you the very best in customer service, just the way you've come to expect it. Plus, you'll automatically be eligible to win one of several amazing prizes. Update your account information right now from your phone or computer at precc.com. That's precc.com. Or stop by any of our Pennyrile Electric locations.
La Potosina Mexican Restaurant would like to wish the Tigers all the best of luck this year.
Back from your U-Ride, timeout, 52-49, Lady Trojans, 3-point lead. Timeout's brought to you by our friends at U-Ride. U-Ride in Princeton, stop by. Give the guys a call there. That's Lee Hughes or Tommy Harrison. They'll make an appointment, let you check out a car, or they'll check out your car looking to buy late model, good quality used cars. That's U-Ride in Princeton. 52-49, 3:51 left in regulation here at the Cab tonight. These two teams played in December, mid-December. Webster County with an 8-point win in that one, 50-42. Webster County must love playing Caldwell County offensively because they well above their average both nights. Tink Clark gets the ball in for Caldwell County, pulls up her dribble. Now he's got to get somebody to come to it. It is Watson. Watson on the drive, gets turned back around. Out to Akins. Akins to Butts. Butts backs her way into a triple team.
Garrett's
out
wide
to
open,
Watson.
and hobbling, jumping up and down and everything. They were going to get her the ball.
Watson has it stolen away. Webster on the run, back the other way. Underneath, Rakestraw all alone, up and in. 5-point lead, Webster County. Caldwell County inbounds to Clark. Tink across half court, all the way to the hole, short on the shot. Rebound, J.C. Wright. Oh, excuse me, Addison Wright. 54-49. Watson checks out of the ball game. McCoy goes in for Caldwell County.
Dennis, we're just, I don't know, I really don't want to say we're falling apart, but we're just not, we're not protecting the ball and
down low, Thompson up, no good. Had her hands on the rebound, able to come away with it, but dribbles on the line. Lady Trojan basketball with just under 3 to play now, and a 5-point Webster lead. Caldwell County full court pressure. They'll get it up on that run out. Rakestraw fouled hard on the play by McCoy. Webster County, we looked at it that time, Nikki. Webster setting up with a player near half court. It looked like they're trying to run to the corner to take the inbounds pass, fake the defender out, and then just taking off down the other end. And one of the two has been open a number of times tonight.
One on each side, the baseline on each side. They're breaking for the basket, and then, like you said, they was going back like they were going back to the ball, and then that our girls took the bait, and it just, it's working for them every time.
Med Thomas in, McCoy out for Caldwell County. Rakestraw set for her second. It's good, and Webster County starting to open up a little breathing room with 2:55 left to play. 56-49 now. Tink Clark in a battle goes to Briley Butts. Butts out to Akins. Akins closed out by Rakestraw. Akins, good spin move off a screen to Thomas. Thomas had the open three, gets inside and loses the handle. Turnover Caldwell County, inopportune time. Everything Caldwell County was doing was working the ball closer and closer to the basket.
They're doing it again.
There's that run out by Wright. Wright with it. Shot up off the side of the backboard, gets her own rebound. Cross court to Rakestraw. Rakestraw is going to settle it down and find Cates. Cates, left-hand drive to Wright. Webster content to use a little bit of clock here. They'll come out mid-court. Butts got a fingertip on it. That one should have been off. I thought that was off of of Wright. Good hustle by Briley Butts. Got a hand on the basketball. Lady Trojans will keep possession. Yates inbounds. Butts went for the steal. Now it's Wright alone on the left side. Butts catches back up. Pass inside, kicked. Webster County out of bounds underneath. 2:05 left in this one.
I thought Webster County kicked that ball. Looked to me like, I don't
56-49. Yeah. Caldwell County had the 49-48 lead. Webster County on a run right now late. Ball loose on the floor. Webster has it stolen away. Thompson, Caldwell County still with some time, but you got to have every possession count right now. Underneath, Akins off the glass and the foul. Morgan Akins on a nice entry pass from Clark. Went up strong. Got it to fall off the glass with a Farmer's bank shot, and now we'll go to the line. Morgan Akins, this would be a huge three-point play. Akins gets set. Goodwin Insurance toss. Too strong. Thompson with the rebound, fouled on the play. That one is going to foul out the 8th grader. Addison Wright picks up the foul. 2 players disqualified for Webster County in the game. Still a lot of time in this one, Nikki, with Kadaria Thompson at the line for 2 Goodwin Insurance free throws. If we pick these 2 up, that would put us with 3, so we just need these bad. And the 2 substitutes, Rakestraw and now Cartwright, much smaller young ladies than the 2 that fouled out. Height-wise, Thompson rims it in. Kadaria back to the stripe. This one up, good. Caldwell County making a run, a 1-possession ball game, 56-53. Webster looking for somebody to come to the ball. Finally does, blocked. Cartwright has it knocked loose. Webster still has it in the backcourt trying to get it across. They find Wright. Wright all the way to the hole, pulls up. Thompson stops her. Wright pulls it back out and will run the offense with Yates. Yates guarded by Akins.
It was a long 10 seconds in the backcourt there, Dennis, I thought myself, but maybe.
It had to be getting close.
Maybe,
5-second count. Akins with some great defense. Yates just dribbled out in the area that's separated almost by the volleyball stripe, extended to the sideline. Yates nowhere to go, and Morgan Akins hawked her the whole way.
Now we just got to settle down and play and not do something silly right here. And
still a minute 23 left.
A lot of time.
You can take a three if it's open, but you don't have to have a three at this point. Butts in the lane, off the glass, no good. Butts follows it, puts it up, no good. Thompson back up.
Oh, man.
Too strong. Caldwell County had 3 shots in there. Coach Thomas wondering where the foul was on 2 of those shots. Webster back the other way, under a minute to go.
And what was that?
Lady Trojans by 3. Briley Butts with the reach in.
Boy, she sure didn't want her to foul her.
But the thing is, Nikki, that's only the 3rd team foul on Caldwell County. They've got to commit 2 more to get Webster at the line. And that's where I hate this rule that they put in last year, where everything is 2 shots, because here's where 1-and-1s would be so huge.
It's 4 on Briley.
Webster gets it in the backcourt. Clark reach in on number 22, Cates. 4 fouls.
3 on Tink. Girls don't put them to the line. 47 seconds.
You certainly want to deny the pass if possible. Still 47.7.
What do we do then?
Hold called. Tink Clark picks up the hold.
That's 4 on Tink.
As Cates was going towards the goal. Now Carson Cates, who made her last 2, if I'm not mistaken, Nikki, steps to the line, 56-53.
I think you're right, Dennis. I think she hit him.
2 coming up for number 22. That one good. That makes it a 2-possession game. That's why these free throws are so big. Second one coming up for Cates. 57-53, 58-53. Caldwell has to score every possession. Akins, free throw line out to Clark. Clark drives off the glass, too strong. Ball loose on the floor. Akins able to pick it up into the corner. Clark, 3 off the side of the rim. Rebound Webster County.
They've got a foul now.
Half a minute, you've got to put somebody at the line. Go get her, somebody. Webster keeping the ball away from everybody. They finally do foul the sophomore, Alyssa Cartwright, who just checked in after Addison Wright fouled out. So Cartwright will step to the line, I think the first time tonight. As long as she only makes 1 of these 2 or none, we're still in with a hope, but not much, down to just under 22 seconds. Free throw is good.
They're hitting every one of them now, so.
It's been a very good basketball game, just a late run here by Webster. That one falls through. That's going to make it
7
extremely
points.
hard.
Yep.
3-possession game now. Clark in the lane. Foul.
No foul.
No call on it. J.C. Wright with the rebound.
I'm thinking like the referees just want to get this one over with.
They may.
Because there was a foul there.
They want to get somewhere. J.C. Wright.
That was another foul.
2 seconds on the clock.
Another foul. And they still ain't calling them.
That one's going to be over. 60-53. Caldwell County put up a great fight, but a late 4th quarter run by Webster is the difference.
Man, you hate to lose one like that.
Caldwell County drops the matchup on senior night here at the Cab. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get underway with the Trilogy postgame report next on WPKY.
You're invited to H&R AgriPower's Customer Appreciation Pancake Day, Saturday, February 22nd. This is one way for H&R AgriPower and Case IH to say thank you to all of our customers and the community who have supported us over the years. Enjoy the best pancakes